Oh man, please tell me this is gonna work. Please tell me this is gonna work. I'm not seeing it. Is it working? I'm not. Oh, I'm live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Long time no see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, believe me when I tell you I am very happy to be able to give you this episode. Because, okay, I guess we can start with a little explanation, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, in the last episode I posted, it probably was over a month ago. Episode 8. At the very end of the episode, I told you guys it would probably be a little while before it got to an episode because I was moving. Well, I wish I could say that I had moved into a better living situation. I mean, it is better in some words. I basically had to move out of my apartment and back into my grandparents' house. I don't really want to talk in depth about what happened, but it wasn't exactly an upgrade. That being said, living with my grandparents, or specifically my grandfather, it's fine. The problem is there are 4 other people living here, and my grandfather doesn't have the best internet. Literally, every time I've tried to post a video, the upload, not even saying taking hours, it would take days to upload. And then it would fail the upload. So that didn't work. And then every time I tried to go live, the broadcast feature on my PS5 would basically say your internet's too weak. We're not doing it. I just so happened today to get lucky to try to go live again because currently 2 of the people living here are not here. They're at work, and my grandfather is asleep, which means I am the only person at the moment using the internet. And so because of that, I'm able to give you this episode. Now, why did I decide to go live? Because if I tried to post an episode like normal, it would have taken forever. And I couldn't guarantee that the episode would get uploaded before everyone came home and started using the internet. In which case, it would go from taking forever to probably not uploading at all. I'm sorry that this video has taken so long, but not as sorry as what I'm about to say. I wish I could say I'm about to be consistent and just keep posting videos more and more and more and more, but I don't know if I'll be in a situation like this currently again. On the off chance that definitely not on Saturdays, because on Saturdays everyone's here. So schedule is kind of thrown off. So that leads us to today. So I guess the biggest question is, where do we go from here? And I'm going to explain where we go from here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to still try to get you guys episodes whenever I can. Don't know how often that's going to be, but I'm not muted, right? Because that would be so... I was not muted. I just had to check. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. we're here today. I can't guarantee we'll be here next week. I can't guarantee I'll be here later today. I can't guarantee I'll be here the week after next week or the week after that or the week after that. But we are here today. And currently, we have a little unfinished business when it comes to SmackDown. So, let's get into it. The last time we were here, ladies and gentlemen, we were doing tournaments on SmackDown. We were doing an IC tournament. The current contenders were Dominic Mysterio, Karrion Kross, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and Dijak. We were doing a women's title tournament because Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Zelina Vega, Raquel Rodriguez, and Cora Jade were all gonna, have a tournament to decide who were the last two going to fight for the women's world title. Tag tournament for the world tag team titles. It was going to be DIY, Imperium, Gallus, Judgment Day, and the D'Angelo family. And for the world title, it was supposed to be Ilya Dragunov and LA Knight. And I had built the tournament so that way all the matches would be decided by the time we got to Extreme Rules. But ladies and gentlemen, I can't guarantee that we're going to get to Extreme Rules. But that's okay. And I'm going to tell you why that's okay, ladies and gentlemen, because we're here now. So I'm going to show you the current card. It was Grayson Waller and Dijak, Raquel and Cora, the D'Angelo family taking on Gallus. I was going to throw a surprise and show off that I had Swerve Scott taking on Drew Gulak. And in the main event, Ilya was going to face Braun Breaker, leading up to his match at Extreme Rules for the world title against LA Knight. But that can't happen now. So what we're going to do, we're just going to open up the card. Can't delete that because then we don't have any other matches. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, because we're here today, I'm just going to give you all the championship matches on this SmackDown. We're going to settle it here on SmackDown. And if I can get more videos, then we're going to look at this as the strong comeback, the strong first comeback. If this is the only video I can do for the next month, then hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully I can at least give you guys a great episode until I'm in a situation where I can give you guys more consistent content. But you know what? I'm going to do one more thing. Because why not? Where's he at? Huh. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, we all love CM Punk. The man is back in 2K. Putting him on SmackDown. This is what we're gonna do, right? I wonder if they're overalls. Some of them saved. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking at the roster right now wondering why is Dijak a 90, I have been playing Universe Mode on my own, My internet's been bad, but I've been able to at least, still play. I wasn't uploading anything. Yeah, Ilya's a 97. Crap. Jacob Fatu. Yeah, I let me just stop, because if I can give you guys more episodes, let me save some of the downloaded superstars, Nah, I'm gonna stick to the plan. I'm gonna stick to what I have. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, because this might be the only episode I can give you for a long time, we're gonna just go crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. 8 superstars. 4-way ladder tag. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we're crowning champions today. We got DIY, so where is he at? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I did alter the overalls quite a bit. Where is... And... Oh, Imperium. So... Oh. There we go. And as you guys can see, I did actually... I have to change that. I did actually download the current tag titles that are in WWE today. And we are using those titles. Because, wow, aren't they just so much better than those dimes on a blue or red strap? Okay, so we got Fatal 5-way. But what kind of 5-way should we do? What kind of 5-way should we do? Am I still live? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but if I have to stop and check if we're live, it's literally just because, again, I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't even know if this is going to be a Vini. To decide one ultimate winner, we're going to do... I already did a ladder. I don't want to do a ladder again. We're going to do Extreme Rules, ladies and gentlemen. Where is she at? Yeah, we can put her in coming out first. Zelina Vega, there she is. You're gonna see some of these overalls right now and be like, why are they so... like... Let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I had been having a lot of fun in Universe mode. And, yep, Women's World Title. There it is. Okay, and then we've got another 5-way. Man, I really wish I had been able to knock this down just a little bit more. So that was Extreme Rules. I'm thinking table. But let's do TLC. I know we already did a ladder match to open the show, but let's just go all out, right? Let's leave no stone unturned. Let's just go TLC. We got Dijak. Yes, Dijak is a 90. As you'll see, Karrion Kross is still a 75. Huh. Didn't confirm it. So, in my other universe mode that I was just having fun on, I was able to get Karrion Kross up to an 88, but he's at a 75 again, so this is about to be real lopsided. Where is he at? Austin Theory. Grayson Waller. You can see their overalls have been updated. And of course, where is he at? Dirty Dom. 84. He's actually at the second lowest overall. That's kind of crazy. But either way. So we got 5 Fatal 5-ways for championships. Let's not waste any time. I think I got 6 matches set up. So let's just go ahead and give you guys something fun. Let's see, I did casket match at Backlash. I don't want to do that again. Let's just give you. Let's do Steel Cage. Steel Cage could be fun. And let's put him in it. Now, who does he face? Yeah, Santos is a 92. Man, I didn't have this planned out. You guys might be seeing some overalls. Solo is a 94. Yeah. It's too. Nah, I don't want to book Swerve. Trick Williams is a 90. As you guys can see, I've been having fun with my universe mode. Wesley? No. 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 What brand is he on? Of course, I haven't booked on Raw. To let you guys know now, I have CM Punk on SmackDown. I put him on for you guys because, you know, we all want to watch CM Punk. Oh, that would be good. We're gonna do that, yeah. Oh, actually, no. I know. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. We can save that match. We can save that match if this continues working, and I can give you guys. We'll do Falls Count Anywhere, actually. Because I know I have him on here. Where is he? Yep, there he is. Little old school match, a little old timey match for all the people who grew up in the 2000s. Saw how many times these two had bangers. And then I think I can do another one, and I will do. Where is he? Yep, there we go. Because we want to see Swerve in a match. We want to see him debut. Against who, though? Nah, it's too early to do that. It's way too early to do that. Joe Gacy? Sure. Yeah, I'll do Joe Gacy. Sure. I will for sure do Joe Gacy. Alright, now we can have the real fun. This match was planned. This match was planned for Extreme Rules, and the fact that I can't give it to you at Extreme Rules hurts. But who knows? Maybe we can run this back. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I think we have our cards set. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is, we've already been here 19 minutes. 19 minutes of me just explaining where I've been and then setting up this card. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully it's fun. I really am hoping that this is a good card. I don't want these matches ending in any stupid ways. And that being said, we have... Well, I guess I could tell you guys how these matches originally went when because I did continue the tournament just for me, just to see how it would turn out. It ended up being, for, the tag titles, it came down to Judgment Day and DIY. It came down to, I think, Raquel Rodriguez, and it definitely came down to Rhea, though. Raquel and Rhea. It came down to Austin Theory and Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. These matches are just here for us for fun. And it came down, of course, the tournament for the world title came down to these two. So, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, without all the explaining and all the where have you been, let's just get to it. Let's just absolutely get to it. Let's not waste any more time. Hopefully you enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, King Chiron, and your commentator for the day. Commentary is off, or at least it should be. Let's get it. Starting the show on the right foot. Okay, let's go.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team ladder match and is for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just now at the 20-minute mark joining us, number one, I do want to thank you. I truly want to thank you. Number two, we are back on SmackDown with some unfinished business. We're wrapping up the tournaments in quick succession. Gonna start this show off right, ladies and gentlemen.
And their opponents, first, at a combined weight of 439 pounds, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time since we've been able to chill together and watch the Judgment Day make their entrance. And that being said, actually, I think it's been a long time. Even when I was recording, I think it had been a while since the Judgment Day had even come out. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking to just escalate, move things along. Essentially, we had a couple of weeks worth of content to just skip because it's been over a month since I last gave you guys a video. Again, I'm sorry about that, but circumstances are what they are. But we are here today. So what do you guys say we make this a banger episode?
Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
DIY making their way to the ring. We're here to crown champions here on SmackDown. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa looking to acquire the World Tag Team titles, same as Judgment Day, same as the D'Angelo family, same as the next group of competitors coming out. The question is, ladies and gentlemen, out of these 4 teams, which one will be the top 2 I don't know if that made sense. But ladies and gentlemen, regardless, we are here.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, Imperium!
Ladies and gentlemen, Imperium is here. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci looking to do the bidding of their savior, Gunther, the Ring General. Yeah, I can't roll my R's. I'm not doing that one again. Imperium looking to acquire those tag titles and put Imperium on top of the mountain. But they've got tough competition, ladies and gentlemen. Very tough competition. 3 other teams. And, ladies and gentlemen, I am not oblivious. I know that Gallus is still technically a part of the tournament. So, if it works, and I can give you guys more episodes, I can't promise that I can. The winners of this match will face Gallus. Oh, and the match is already starting. It's just going. It's just going. Alright, here we go. Tommaso Ciampa gets thrown out of the ring. Same as Giovanni Vinci. Stack's the only one inside. Finn Balor on the outside. Suplexing Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest. Taking the fight to D'Angelo. Drops him. Stacks gets a ladder in the ring, but is suplexed by Ludwig Kaiser. Tommaso Ciampa throwing Damian Priest into the ring. Kaiser lifted up and slammed down by Tommaso Ciampa. Tony D'Angelo came with a kendo stick, but Damian Priest took it away and smacked him with the Johnny Gargano, throwing Priest outside the ring. Gargano going off the ropes, but gets tripped up and dropped onto the ladder. And then Stacks drops an elbow onto Johnny Gargano. D'Angelo lifting up Ciampa, spikes him onto a knee. Tony Stacks picks the ladder up. I really hope you guys can't hear that in the background. My neighbors have dogs. Anyway, Stacks going up the ladder, gets his hands on the tag titles. Stacks looking to win it all here, quickly and early. Finn Balor in the ring, so is Vinci. Balor gonna climb up, gonna stop Stacks in his tracks. Both men fighting at the top. Gargano knocking Balor off. Stacks kicks him right from the top of the ladder. Stacks going back, but Gargano knocking the ladder over. Gargano throwing Giovanni Vinci to the ropes. Damian Priest thrown outside the ring, also by Ludwig Kaiser. Stacks takes the fight to Gargano, throws him into the ring, turns his attention to Vinci. That's Ludwig Kaiser, my apologies. Suplex to Ludwig Kaiser. Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano running right into each other, running into one another. Constantly running into one another. They're not stopping. Tommaso Ciampa stopping Damian Priest. Johnny Gargano finally beats Finn Balor, drops him with a Hurricane Rana off the ropes, but Balor reverses, dropping Gargano onto his face. Tony D'Angelo throws himself, knocks down Giovanni Vinci. But Damian Priest was going for a spinebuster. Balor had a chair. Suplex from Vinci. Balor dropping Gargano's head onto the apron. Tommaso Ciampa removing the table at ringside. Ludwig Kaiser, Tommaso Ciampa, Stacks, and Damian Priest all in the ring. Stacks the only one up. Giovanni Vinci in the ring. Tony D'Angelo in the ring now. Kaiser throwing Damian Priest out. Tommaso Ciampa thrown out. Kaiser thrown out. It's just Stacks and D'Angelo. Giovanni Vinci gets back in the ring after introducing another ladder. Everyone seems to be missing each other a little bit. But now with that headbutt from Damian Priest to Tony D'Angelo. Tommaso Ciampa thrown out of the ring by Kaiser. Kaiser lifted up and dropped onto a knee. Damian Priest with a sidewalk slam to Tony D'Angelo. Balor and Ciampa on the outside. Balor dropping Ciampa. Tony D'Angelo thrown out of the ring. Johnny Gargano taking the ladder away from Kaiser and bounces it right off the head of Damian Priest. But Giovanni Vinci takes it back. And Balor dropping Giovanni Vinci, but Priest with an elbow to the side of the head. Gargano back to his feet quickly. It's like someone's busted on the outside of the ring. Tony D'Angelo getting up in Damian Priest's face. Priest going off the ropes and takes down Tony D'Angelo. On the outside, Ludwig Kaiser tried to do a butterfly suplex to Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa reversed it, drops him onto a knee, busting him open. Tony D'Angelo thrown to the outside. Here comes Balor and Priest taking down Ciampa. Balor with a backstabber to Giovanni Vinci. Tony D'Angelo putting a little work on Damian Priest, slaps him in the back of the head. Tommaso Ciampa has Balor up and power bombs him onto the outside of the ring. Then Balor grabbed by Stacks and bounced off the side of the apron. Balor and Priest teaming up. Then a double suplex, Stacks on the outside. Giovanni Vinci, now Ludwig Kaiser busted open, going for the title. DIY doing their best to stop both men, Tony D'Angelo and Kaiser. Then Balor throws Ciampa out of the ring. Gargano back in the ring. Same as Giovanni Vinci. Ludwig Kaiser throwing Finn Balor. Giovanni Vinci throwing Finn Balor throwing Johnny Gargano to the outside. Balor with a sling blade on Stacks. But Giovanni Vinci picking up and spiking Balor with multiple clotheslines. Damian Priest taking Kaiser, taking Stacks over to the announce table. But Stacks able to fight out. Finn Balor thrown to the outside of the ring. Giovanni Vinci throwing Tommaso Ciampa out of the ring. Turns his attention to Tony D'Angelo. But Damian Priest bouncing between both men. It doesn't stop Tony D'Angelo, gives him the advantage. He slams down Giovanni Vinci. Priest grabs a ladder, sets it up. Tony D'Angelo throws Priest into the corner. Priest able to fight out. Ludwig Kaiser climbing to the ropes, climbing up the ladder, grabbing the belt. But Tommaso Ciampa stops him, takes him off the ladder and power bombs him. Finn Balor with a 1916 to Stacks. Ciampa with a leg drop onto a ladder to Giovanni Vinci. Oh, but Ludwig Kaiser coming in to help his tag partner. Suplex to Ciampa, but Balor with a water bottle. Then Giovanni Vinci fighting out. Throws Balor outside the ring. Ludwig Kaiser thrown out of the ring by Stacks before Stacks exited himself. Giovanni Vinci with a suplex to Johnny Gargano. Turns his attention to Tommaso Ciampa. Giovanni Vinci spins him, drops him onto his back. Giovanni Vinci taking down both members of DIY. and then takes out Stacks with a ladder. Giovanni Vinci will not be stopped. Turns the attention back to Gargano and chokes him out with the ropes. Throws Gargano outside the ring. Tony D'Angelo suplexing him. Ciampa suplexing Finn Balor. Balor with a knee to the gut of Tommaso Ciampa. Meanwhile, Tony D'Angelo on the top rope going for the titles. He's close to unhooking it. He's almost got it. But Giovanni Vinci and Finn Balor stopping him. Drop down Tony D'Angelo. Finn Balor turns his attention to Giovanni Vinci, throws him out of the ring. Now throwing out Ciampa. Stacks gets out of the ring. Balor was the lone man in the ring. He could come to regret not going for the titles there. Tommaso Ciampa laid up onto the announce table. Giovanni Vinci, Hurricane Rana to Johnny Gargano. Tony D'Angelo rolls out of the ring. Imperium, the Lone Warriors in the ring. Finn Balor gets in. But Giovanni Vinci, Luba Kaiser lifts up Finn Balor. Vinci turns his attention to Priest, who came in to help Finn. Priest takes out Vinci and Mount Kaiser. But Tommaso Ciampa back up, stopping Priest. But Tony D'Angelo takes down Ciampa first. Elbow to the back of Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo thrown out of the ring. Finn Balor throws a ladder into the ring. Johnny Gargano with the ladder set up in the ring. No one else around. Go for it, Gargano. This is your chance. Gargano busted open, but the title is in his hands. He unhooks one. He's gonna do it. Johnny Gargano does it. DIY are your inaugural, your first World Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
I don't know why it has Ciampa on the top ladder, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, your new and first World Tag Team Champions, DIY. What a way to start the episode. Well, start is a loose term there. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next match. Let's not waste any time. We've got Roxanne Perez, Zelina Vega, Cora Jade, Raquel Rodriguez, and Rhea Ripley fighting for the Women's World Title.
The following contest is a fatal five-way Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE Women's World Championship. Making our way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, former NXT champion. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, NXT is not a part of this universe mode. We're not doing NXT this year. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I had such plans for Roxanne Perez. Hopefully we can still get to those plans. Hopefully it's not hopefully this is the first time in a long time that we can get this universe mode going. Out next, ladies and gentlemen,
representing the LWO from Queens, New York,
Zelina Vega, ladies and gentlemen, representing LWO, the group that has Santos Escobar, Rey Mysterio, and I'm sorry I paused there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. I am completely drawing a blank. You vote for Zelina Vega, Hanson? Hey, she's got a chance. She's got as good as a chance as anybody in this match.
And from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who are you rooting for in these matches? I'm alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little under the weather, but when I saw that I could get you guys this episode, I had to jump on it. I had to hurry up and get on it before the internet went out. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on SmackDown about to crown the first Women's World Champion. Roxanne Perez, Zelina Vega, Raquel Rodriguez, and this woman here. Am I ready for King and Queen of the Ring on the Go Home Show and the A&W Rampage? I am. I'm ready for both. I am ready for both. But I'm not going to lie, I'm not as caught up with AEW. I've fallen off a little bit and need to get back into it. I'm not going to lie, I'm really kind of just waiting for MJF to come back when it comes to AEW. You know, I was very fond of his title reign. Love that Swerve is champion, though. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Swerve fan. Oh, I love both. I think AEW is great for competition when it comes to WWE. I feel like AEW just existing is one of the reasons why WWE right now is so good. But that being said, when it comes to WWE, I gotta root for Gunther for King of the Ring. Oh yeah, I'm a huge Swerve fan. I loved him in NXT. I was happy when he got to the main roster. I was really upset when they fired him. Really happy when he showed up in AEW. I'm a huge fan of Swerve. Huge fan of MJF. Those are like my two favorites. And Samoa Joe, because it's Samoa Joe. I love Adam Cole. I wish Adam Cole could be doing more. He's finally walking, though, the last time I saw. And as far as WWE, I'm very excited for that. I think Randy Orton's going to beat Tama Tonga. I was very surprised to see Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa show up in WWE. I can't even tell you how crazy that was. But I think Orton's going to beat Tama Tonga. I think Orton's going to go on to King of the Ring. And I think that it's going to be Gunther who beats Orton. But I'm not counting out Orton. I'd be very happy to see Orton win too. I think Cody's going to beat Logan Paul for the WWE title, though. I don't see Logan Paul winning that. It's too soon. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the world title on the line. This match getting ready to begin. World title in the air. Women's world title is in the air. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea Ripley turns to Roxanne Perez immediately, and Roxanne takes down Ripley. Am I ready for Memorial Day weekend? Yeah, pretty ready for Memorial Day. I don't work Sunday night, but I do work Monday night, so kind of evens out. Raquel Rodriguez takes down Cora Jade with a big boot. Zelina Vega comes off the ropes, takes her down. Tries to do a roll on Cora Jade, but Jade gets the legs up. Roxanne Perez now leaving Ripley alone with the backstabber, takes her down. Raquel taking down Zelina, and Roxanne takes her down. Raquel Rodriguez has Zelina Vega up, drops Vega onto her head, and Raquel powerbombing Ripley. Roxanne Perez on the attacker, Raquel Rodriguez now. Zelina Vega throwing Roxanne into the ropes, drop down to the ground with the Bulldog from Zelina Vega. Cora Jade continued the assault on Rhea Ripley, got a table at ringside, turns her attention to Raquel, drops her, and Zelina Vega with a chancla, bounces it off the head of Ripley, and she's gonna do the same with Raquel, nails her in the head with the chancla. Raquel slamming down Ripley. Raquel also dropping Cora Jade, turns her attention back to Ripley, trying to take out probably the biggest threat in the match, Rhea Ripley. Cora Jade misses. Oh, and Hanson, yes, AEW and church on Sunday, absolutely. But I work Sundays usually. But they gave us this Sunday off, thankfully. So yes, church and of course AEW. Rhea Ripley had Raquel in the corner. Zelina Vega throwing Ripley out of the ring. Cora Jade and Raquel lifting up Zelina Vega together, drops her onto her face. Cora Jade went for an attack on Raquel, but Raquel reversed it with a kick, picks up and spins Cora Jade by her neck and drops her onto her head. Raquel Rodriguez going for the first pinfall of the match. Roxanne Perez just stood there and watched. She better get involved. She could really be watching her world title chance slip out of her fingers. Dropped by Zelina Vega, and Vega going for a pinfall. But Raquel able to kick out. Ripley getting back into the ring, turns her attention to Vega, elbow to the back. Lifting up Zelina and drops Zelina onto her back. Kick to Roxanne Perez, drops her. Zelina Vega dropping Rhea Ripley. Cora Jade throwing Zelina Vega into the corner, but misses the drop kick. Roxanne Perez turns her attention to her old friend Cora Jade, goes for a pin, but Zelina Vega breaks it up by going off the ropes. Rhea Ripley with an elbow to the back. Raquel Rodriguez going for a pin on Zelina Vega. Oh my God, Ripley with that ricochet clothesline onto Roxanne Perez. Ripley lifting up and slamming down Raquel Rodriguez. Zelina Vega went for a submission on Ripley. Now drives Raquel into the floor, going for a pin. But Raquel able to kick out at 2. Zelina Vega almost had him. Ripley throwing Zelina Vega on top of a ladder that was set up by Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez takes down Cora Jade, now takes down Ripley. Zelina Vega, by the way, safely got off the ladder to avoid disaster. Cora Jade not letting it slide, going after Roxanne, drops her and goes for a pin. Ooh, that was close, ladies and gentlemen, but Roxanne Perez able to get the shoulder up at 2. Ripley with the suplex onto Cora Jade. Ripley with another suplex to Cora Jade. Zelina Vega's got a chair, bounces it off the hell of Raquel. And Rhea Ripley with the splash. Looks like Roxanne gonna take advantage Ripley with Roxanne up. Nails the finish, but stopped on her track for the pin by Cora Jade. Cora Jade dropping Ripley onto her back, going for a pin. Zelina Vega gets there, but Ripley also kicked out. Zelina Vega setting up for her finish. Nails Cora Jade, goes for the pin. No one's there to stop her. Raquel Rodriguez. No, Roxanne Perez, I'm sorry. Roxanne Perez gets there in the nick of time and stops the pin attempt. Roxanne going for a pin on Zelina Vega after using that sledgehammer. But Zelina Vega able to kick out at 1. Rhea Ripley with ricochet clotheslines to Roxanne Perez now. And a drop kick to the head of Roxanne. Zelina Vega spiked the head onto the canvas. Zelina Vega with a hurricane run onto Ripley. Throws Roxanne Perez into the corner, keeps targeting Ripley, takes her down. Ripley with a kick to the head of Zelina. Zelina stopping in her tracks. Code breaker. Oh, but Roxanne Perez with a sledgehammer shot to the back of Zelina Vega, and then another one on Ripley going for a pin. Raquel Rodriguez was there to try and make the save. Wasn't needed. Ripley was able to kick out. Clothesline to Roxanne. Trash can thrown into the ring. Another clothesline to Roxanne. Cora Jade throwing some devastating elbows at Zelina Vega. But Ripley throwing Jade out of the ring. Ripley with a massive clothesline to Raquel Rodriguez. Zelina Vega misses with a sledgehammer shot, but nails another one to the gut of Ripley, and now to Raquel, and now to Roxanne. Zelina Vega going for a pin. She could do it here. Zelina Vega.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Zelina Vega.
Hanson, you were rooting for Zelina. Zelina must have heard you, because Zelina Vega brings the Women's World title to the LWO. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Grayson Waller, Karrion Kross, Dijak, Austin Theory, and Dominic Mysterio do battle for the Intercontinental Championship in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way tables, ladders, and chairs match. And is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
What an interesting episode of the Waller Effect if Grayson Waller picks up his first singles championship here on SmackDown. Tables, ladders, and chairs, nothing to sneeze at. But Grayson Waller is going to have some stiff competition in this match. He's going to have tough challenges here. Karrion Kross. The epitome of intensity. Karrion Kross, ladies and gentlemen, a former two-time NXT champion. Hasn't been able to do too much on the main roster, but ladies and gentlemen, this is his opportunity. This is his chance to show the world
and from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds,
Dijak. Ready to get things going here. Ready to win his first main roster title. Dijak ready to prove that he's the workhorse on SmackDown alongside Karrion Kross and Grayson Waller. They also have Austin Theory and Dirty Dominic Mysterio to deal with. Each man wants to prove they're the workhorse of SmackDown. Each man wants to be the first Intercontinental Champion.
Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory, ready to compete in this TLC match. I don't think Austin Theory's competed in too many TLC matches, so it'll be interesting to see how he deals with the pressure and the intensity of this type of match with these type of stakes on the line. Big championship match. Big competition. But can Austin Theory, can he capitalize? Can he win it all? Austin Theory said that he's the next big thing in WWE. That's yet to be seen. That's yet to be proven, ladies and gentlemen. But Austin Theory very well could be it. Only time will tell. It's time for the final entrant, ladies and gentlemen.
And representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom. He could be the lone member of the Judgment Day to bring home some gold. Make his Judgment Day buddies proud. Make mommy proud. But he's gonna have to overcome some tough odds here. Getting past any one of these members on any given night would have been a challenge. But he's gonna have to get past all 5 of them. Originally in the SmackDown tournament, he was set to face Karrion Kross next. Instead, he has to deal with Karrion Kross, Dijak, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory. But the sky is the limit. All Dirty Dom has to do is win the title here. Prove his doubters wrong. Prove that he can walk out with the title. Bell rings, and Dirty Dom goes right for Grayson Waller, throws him out of the ring. Austin Theory throws out Karrion Kross. Meanwhile, Dijak goes out of the ring to immediately grab the ladder. He's not wasting any time. He's not playing around. He doesn't even want to fight these fools. He wants to get the title down quickly. But Austin Theory drops him with a steel chair. And again, Theory quickly introducing a chair into the mix. But Dijak gonna fight back. Throws him out of the ring. Karrion Kross takes down Dijak. Dijak takes down Kross. Gonna lift Kross into a powerbomb position. Grayson Waller takes a steel chair to the back of Dirty Dom. Karrion Kross slamming down Dijak. Dirty Dom throwing Karrion Kross out of the ring. And Austin Theory with a huge boot to the head. And Grayson Waller takes down Austin Theory. Lifts up Theory, but Theory slips out. Targets the knee of Grayson Waller. Dijak tossing Karrion Kross and Dominic Mysterio outside the ring. Karrion Kross and Dominic Mysterio going to team up to take out Dijak with a double suplex on the outside. Austin Theory was going to go lift up Grayson Waller, but Waller locking in a chokehold on Austin Theory, choking him out in the middle of the ring. This isn't going to win him the match, but it is going to do damage to Theory. Meanwhile, Dominic Mysterio grabs the ladder, puts it down, throws Austin Theory into the ropes. Huge uppercut. Grayson Waller with a drop kick to Dirty Dom. Meanwhile, on the outside, Karrion Kross still taking the fight to Dijak. Dijak knocks the chair out of Kross's hands. Lifts up Karrion Kross. Grayson Waller threw a chair at Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio caught it, but Waller took down Mysterio. Theory throwing Grayson Waller in the corner just for Mysterio to throw him into the ladder. Austin Theory with a slam to the neck of Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio with a combination. Spinning around, Theory drops him under the canvas. Grayson Waller back into the ring. Mysterio going off the ropes, takes down Austin Theory. And now taking down Grayson Waller. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller working together to drop Dom Mysterio. And Theory throws a chair at Grayson Waller. Drops an elbow on Waller's back. Karrion Kross setting up the table on the outside. Meanwhile, Dijak grabbing a table from underneath the ring, introduces it into the ring. Dominic Mysterio drops Karrion Kross, sets up the ladder, and then a chair off the back of Austin Theory and another chair thrown at Grayson Waller. Karrion Kross takes down Dom Mysterio and then tosses Dijak out of the ring. Grayson Waller dropping Dominic Mysterio, busts him open, and Karrion Kross has his hands on the title first. Undoes the first two rungs. He's trying to find it. He grabs it again. Everyone over here fighting around him, but Karrion Kross wasted no time. Karrion Kross got his hands on the title first and brought it down first. Ladies and gentlemen, Karrion Kross is your first Intercontinental Champion. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, I told you guys I did my own universe mode on the side when I was having internet problems and I couldn't connect, right? So let me just give you the crazy other way that this went. When I did the tournament on my own, when, it was just for me, it came down to Judgment Day and DIY. Judgment Day won the titles. In the tournament for the women's world title, it came down to Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley won the women's world title. In the Fatal 5-Way, it came down to Austin Theory and Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship. Judgment Day was literally running SmackDown for quite a while in Universe mode when I was, watching it on my own. The current winners got DIY, are your current World Tag Team Champions. Zelina Vega is your Women's World Champion. And Karrion Kross is your Intercontinental Champion. I just wanted to tell you guys that to kind of show you how completely different all of this could have been had we gone with the original plan. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little throwback match here. Just a little throwback match. If you used to watch WWE in the early 2000s, you would have seen this match quite a few times. But they always had a banger. So, in a Falls Count Anywhere, we've got CM Punk, who's only going to be on this episode of SmackDown. If we can keep Universe Mode going, CM Punk will be on Raw. He's making his SmackDown debut, which may be his one and only SmackDown appearance, actually. Taking on Rey Mysterio. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this...
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is back. CM Punk is truly back in a WWE game. There's no more CM Punk community creations necessary to play as CM Punk in a WWE game, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk himself is here, available to play. CM Punk. And he's making his, like I said, one and only appearance here on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. His one and only appearance on SmackDown. After tonight, if there can be more episodes of Universe Mode, CM Punk will be going to Raw.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two men, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, they had amazing matches in the past. An amazing match at WrestleMania 26. an amazing match at Extreme Rules, an amazing match at Over the Limit. A whole year later, they'd have an amazing match at Capital Punishment. And one more time, for old time's sake, they're going to have another amazing match, hopefully here on SmackDown. Rey Mysterio starts the match off by throwing Punk into the ropes and chokes Punk out using the top rope. Rey Mysterio going off the ropes, drops CM Punk onto the canvas. Huge stomp to the back of CM Punk. Attacks the head of CM Punk. Flips him over. Rey Mysterio not letting Punk get any offense in early. Attacking the leg of CM Punk. A lot of questions, ladies and gentlemen. Does CM Punk have cobwebs? It's been quite a while since he was in a ring. He's been out of action. He had to leave AEW. Was injured and had been out of action for quite a while. CM Punk being flipped back over. Rey Mysterio going to continue to target the leg of CM Punk. Rey Mysterio now going outside the ring. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match, ladies and gentlemen. Rey Mysterio grabs a kendo stick, not wasting any time. He's ready to go. He's ready to get this match going. Attacks Punk with one shot and goes for a pin. But CM Punk able to power out at one. And Mysterio throws Punk into the ropes. Flips CM Punk. Punk now onto his back. Punk has to roll out of the ring. Get himself a little distance. Get himself to safety. Punk back to his feet. Back into the ring. But Rey Mysterio takes advantage. Kicks the leg out. Goes off the ropes. And takes Punk down. Head first onto the canvas. CM Punk with a reversal. Flipping Rey Mysterio. Finally getting some offense in. CM Punk sweeping the leg of Rey Mysterio. Now attacking the head of Rey Mysterio. Punk dropping an elbow onto the chest of Rey. Kick to the gut. Lifts up Rey and delivers a pile driver. Punk going for a quick pin here. Only gets a count of one, but damage is done. Rey Mysterio rolled to the outside, getting up on the top rope. CM Punk going to attack. And again, Rey Mysterio blocks the attack. CM Punk going off the top rope, takes him down with a flying clothesline. Rey Mysterio kicking the gut of CM Punk. Sets up a flip pile driver on Punk and goes for a quick pin. Count of two, CM Punk able to kick out. Rey Mysterio going off the rope, the Punk reversed. Going for a pin on Rey Mysterio, who hit the mat. CM Punk only got a count of one there. CM Punk delivers a huge elbow shot to the head of Rey Mysterio. And now a kick to the face. CM Punk attacking the arm. Continues and drops the arm onto the canvas. Stomp to the leg. Rey Mysterio getting back to his feet. CM Punk helps him up. But not to help him up, to do some more damage. Suplex. CM Punk going to continue the attack here. Delivers a DDT to Rey Mysterio. And now a kick to the back of Rey Mysterio. CM Punk doing a little taunting, doing some push-ups. And clapping the hands. Gets back to his feet before Rey can. Goes Rey into the ropes. Ducks under. And delivers a kick to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio strips the arm. Dropping Punk onto his face. Now attacking the arm again. Continues. Rey Mysterio now climbing to the outside. CM Punk hanging on the ropes. And Rey Mysterio going to introduce another kendo stick. Where CM Punk goes out. And a kendo stick right to Punk's back. But Punk rolls through. Neck breaker to Rey Mysterio on the outside. CM Punk was going to go for something, but Rey reversed it. And Rey setting up for another flip pile drive onto CM Punk onto the floor. 4 on the outside. Falls count anywhere. This is legal. But CM Punk able to power out at 2. Rey Mysterio carrying Punk over. Throws CM Punk back into the ring. Rey Mysterio wants to end this the old-fashioned way. Between the ropes. Elbow to the head of CM Punk. Lifts up CM Punk. Kick to the gut. Flips into a, not a pile driver, but a backbreaker. Powerbomb. Either way, Rey Mysterio taking the leg out of CM Punk. Rey Mysterio not wasting any more time, going to the top rope. He's going to end this with a 5-star frog splash to CM Punk. But CM Punk able to kick out at 2, staying alive, fighting him through it. Rey Mysterio going to go for a second one. That's got to be it. 2 frog splashes. That's got to be it. It is. Rey Mysterio gets the win on CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk's debut ends in disaster as Rey Mysterio goes over clean. A huge, huge night for the LWO. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Swerve Strickland will be debuting here on SmackDown, taking on Joe Gacy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the debut of Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland will be on SmackDown every I'm not sure what days I'll be doing this.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 233 pounds, Rick Lance.
I don't know what the announcer said. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, Swerve is here on SmackDown. Special thanks to 2K. Iconics 2K. Another great download here. Swerve Strickland, ladies and gentlemen. Iconics 2K is where I usually go for all my custom creative superstars because they always come out looking just right. Looking impressive. Swerve Strickland here looks great. Swerve making his debut against one Joe Gacy. This could be a big night for Swerve. But as you've seen, ladies and gentlemen, debuts don't necessarily mean success.
And his opponent from Franklinville, New Jersey, weighing in at 249 pounds, Joe Gacy.
Joe Gacy, ladies and gentlemen, an up-and-coming star in NXT currently, but he's here on SmackDown, ready to make a name for himself. All he's got to do is beat Swerve here. How possible is that, ladies and gentlemen? I have no idea. Swerve is a tough competitor on most nights, but he's making his SmackDown debut here. Swerve and Joe Gacy ready to get this match started. Bell rings. This is a normal match, ladies and gentlemen. A regular, normal match. And Swerve going to start this match off by driving Joe Gacy into the canvas and now stomping on Joe Gacy's head. Gacy getting back to his feet, but Swerve going off the ropes. Delivers a kick to the side of the head. Swerve picking up Gacy and spiking him in the head with an elbow. stomp to the arm. And now to the back. And again to the back. And now to the stomach and chest. Kick to the head of Joe Gacy. Swerve Strickland taunting his opponent as Joe Gacy gets up. Strickland misses, knocking Gacy off the ropes. Gacy delivers Swerve onto the ropes. Punch to the head. Gonna use the ropes to choke out Swerve. Gacy looking to get a little momentum in. Throwing Swerve to the ropes. Misses the elbow. Misses the strike. But Swerve does not miss. Float over DDT to Joe Gacy. Throws Joe into the ropes. Flips him and drops him. Look at the athleticism with that drop kick to the head on Joe Gacy. Swerve Strickland moving Gacy over to the rope. Bounces his head off the corner post. And delivers a huge shot to the head. Going for the pin here. But Joe Gacy able to kick out at 1. Swerve, realizing he needs to do more damage, drops a knee off the ropes. Huge splash onto Joe Gacy. Swerve gonna taunt some more. Swerve sets him up. Gonna carry him over. But Joe Gacy delivering elbows to the gut. Joe Gacy setting up Swerve on the rope. Gacy already has his finish lined up. Stomp to the chest of Swerve. Swerve with a kip up. Gacy didn't see it coming, thrown into the corner. Here comes Swerve with a big boot to the head onto Joe Gacy. And another splash off the ropes. Swerve does not want to lose this match. This match could be big momentum for the man. Swerve, quick strikes, quicker than Gacy was expecting. Lifts up Joe, spikes him onto the canvas. Looks like Swerve was going to go for something here, but Gacy got to the corner. Swerve instead uses a powerbomb out of the corner, going for a pin. But Gacy able to get the shoulder up at 2. Swerve not wasting any time, going up to the top rope here. Delivers a stomp onto Joe Gacy in the middle of the ring, going for the pin. And Swerve wins his debut here on SmackDown.
Here is your winner, Rick Lance.
Swerve with a huge win in his debut on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The main event. Before we start the main event, ladies and gentlemen, I do just want to say thank you for all of the support, for all of the views, for joining me in this series. Like I said, I don't know if I will be able to make this a continuous thing. I don't know if I'll be able to upload episodes or even stream some more. But ladies and gentlemen, if I can, I will. It seems like early in the morning is probably the best time to try and deliver you guys these episodes. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to try to do. I can't promise you anything. So I'm not going to say that we're for sure back. Like I said, the reason why we're even getting such a great episode, such a huge episode, is simply because I don't know if I'll be able to continue doing this series. But if I can, then I will see you all next week hopefully, same time, same place. But if this is the last episode that I can do for a while, then let's go out on a banger. Ladies and gentlemen, Ilya Dragunov beat all of the people competing in the title tournament. LA Knight beat all the people in his brackets in the world title tournament. And here we are, the main event of SmackDown for the World Heavyweight Championship. It is an ambulance match. It is Ilya Dragunov. It is LA Knight for the world title. Let's end it on a bang, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go out with a bang if this is how we go out. If this is only the beginning and this is the return that we've been hoping for, or at least that I've been hoping for, then let's see that this is the best possible match to go out on. That means I need Ilya Dragunov and LA Knight to really put in some work right now. I really need these two to perform because I want to give you guys the best possible lasting image. If it is the lasting image.
The following contest is an ambulance match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
One second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take me a sip of my Gatorade real quick. If you heard me having that conversation earlier, ladies and gentlemen, with one of the people who joined us in the stream today, then you heard me say I am a little under the weather. Just a little bit. Another thing that it is that I haven't done this in so long that my voice is, well, let's just say that it hasn't had a chance to keep this up. First time
from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
This is the first time in a long time I've been able to do this, ladies and gentlemen. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you all now, headphone users, warning now. I'm about to get as animated and as crazy as I can. I'm about to commentate this match, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm about to go ham doing it. I want this match to be the best. I need LA Knight to perform, I need Ilya Dragunov to perform, but I need my voice to hold up too.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ilya Dragunov, LA Knight, ambulance match. And this match is beginning. The bell is rung. These two. LA Knight lifts up Ilya Dragunov and slams him onto the canvas. Back first. Ilya gets back to his feet, but LA Knight tosses him out of the ring. LA Knight climbs out. Not going for the ambulance. He's going for a microphone. Gonna use it to batter Ilya Dragunov. Stomps on Ilya and batters him with the headphones. LA Knight dropping Ilya Dragunov onto his back after LA Knight on the attack, but Ilya with the reversal, using the chops, bounces him off the back of the ambulance. Huge elbow to the back. Stomp to the back of LA Knight, lifts LA Knight up and spikes him onto the ground. Ilya must have liked that assault with the speaker. He goes for it, but LA Knight drops him with a huge clothesline. LA Knight slamming Ilya's head into the floor. Lifts up Ilya, but Ilya with the elbow shot to the head of LA Knight slips off the back and throws LA Knight into the ring. Ilya Dragunov already having a finish set up, but LA Knight caught by Ilya, thrown into the ropes, hops over one, ducks under another, and a huge Moscow torpedo, or torpedo Moscow, to LA Knight. Normally, Ilya would go for the cover there, but this is an ambulance match, ladies and gentlemen. This match, I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, is about to get violent. Ilya stomping on LA Knight, grabs him by the head, has the microphone and bounces it off the skull of LA Knight, giving him a huge receipt for earlier. Ilya spiking LA Knight onto his back. Lifts up LA Knight. Lifts him up huge and spikes him again onto the floor. Spikes the arm onto the floor again. Picking up LA Knight. Huge chop, but LA Knight ducks another. Slips under, has him in suplex position and nails the suplex onto the floor. And Ilya Dragunov busted open from that last strike from LA Knight. LA Knight gonna throw Ilya back into the ring. Grabs the microphone. Climbs back in. Microphone drop. Ilya throws LA Knight back outside the ring. Misses a stomp and LA Knight with a kick to the back of the legs. Both men. LA Knight lifting up Ilya. Oh, and just tosses him off the back and slams him onto the floor. Stomp to the back of Ilya Dragunov. Attacking the leg of Ilya. LA Knight now carrying Ilya over, throws Ilya back into the ring. LA Knight turning his attention finally to the ambulance, and the doors are open, ladies and gentlemen. Ilya grabs the microphone, tried to bounce it off the head of LA Knight as he got in the ring. LA Knight stopped him, so Ilya throws him out of the ring, climbs out. Lifts up LA Knight. Carries him over. Takes him to the ambulance, bounces the head off the floor of the ambulance. Sets up the LA Knight and throws LA Knight in. Ilya's one step closer. Tries to close the first door. LA Knight stops him. They're struggling to keep the door open or closed. Ilya trying hard to keep it, but LA Knight pushes the door open, stopping it. LA Knight tries to throw Ilya into the ring. BFT! Blunt force trauma right into the head of Ilya Dragunov. LA Knight lifts up Ilya and tosses him into the ambulance. This could be it. Ilya still trying to recover from the BFT, able to stop the door from being closed. LA Knight trying to shut the door, but Ilya not letting it shut. Two men fighting for an opportunity. Ilya keeping the door open, climbs out, attacks the leg of LA Knight. Stomps on the leg again. LA Knight kicking Ilya away. Huge strike to the head, strike to the body, misses a strike. Ilya throwing LA Knight into the ring. And Ilya gonna shut the doors of the ambulance. This match is far from over. These two men want to continue doing damage. Ilya Dragunov with a huge back suplex onto LA Knight. But LA Knight with quick strikes goes under and lifts him up and slams down Ilya Dragunov. Kick to the head. LA Knight has the microphone, but Ilya elbow shot to the gut of LA Knight. Ilya throws LA Knight into the ring. And Ilya gonna open the doors now. LA Knight picking up Ilya and drops him onto his back. Oh, but another torpedo Moscow from Ilya from out of nowhere. The second torpedo Moscow thrown at LA Knight. But LA Knight fighting to stay out of the ambulance. Ilya fighting out of the clutches of LA Knight. Elbow shots to the gut. Goes under, lifting LA Knight up and slams him onto his back. Picks up LA Knight. Ilya, what's he doing? He's gonna take the fight to the top of the ambulance. Ilya on the top of the ambulance, looking down at his opponent, and LA Knight gonna climb up. You wanna fight on top of the ambulance? We can fight on top of the ambulance. These two men. LA Knight, kick to the gut, lifts up, gonna powerbomb him off the ambulance, right down to the floor. LA Knight picking up Ilya after throwing him off the ambulance and throws him into the ambulance. Gotta try again, LA Knight, gonna try one more time. Throws him into the ambulance. Ilya Dragunov was thrown off the top. Dragunov still able to get back and stop the door from being shut. LA Knight fighting as hard as he can to shut the doors on Ilya. But Ilya keeps the doors open. A blunt force trauma being slammed off the top of the ambulance. Busted open. Ilya still fighting. And he throws LA Knight into the ambulance himself. LA Knight trying to get back to the doors. Ilya trying to shut the doors on LA Knight now. It's LA Knight's turn to stop the doors from being shut. It's his turn to get out. Ilya knocked down. LA Knight lifting up Ilya and slamming him head first onto the corner apron. LA Knight now going under the ring looking for a weapon, looking for some kind of equalizer, grabs the steel chair. Ilya grabs the microphone. Ilya strikes first. Microphone in hand. Bounces it off the skull of LA Knight. Stomp to the legs of LA Knight. The Knight gets back up. But Ilya takes him down with a flying clothesline. Flips him over. Knight back to his feet. Kick to the side of the head of Ilya Dragunov. LA Knight lifts him up. Kick to the gut. Another BFT. LA Knight has Ilya lifted up and throws Ilya into the ambulance. LA Knight gonna try again to shut the doors. Ilya fighting back. He's fighting back hard. These two men been in this position before. LA Knight with the door now slamming on LA Knight. Shot to the back. Ilya lifting up LA Knight. Power bomb onto the floor. Ilya lifts up LA Knight. Looks like he's going to throw him back into the ambulance one more time. Going to try again. LA Knight trying to get out. Stops the door from being shut. Ilya shutting the door. These two men fighting to shut the door, keep it open. LA Knight trying to keep his title hopes alive, keep the championship alive, but Ilya shuts the first door, going for the second door. LA Knight trying to fight back. First door is shut. Ilya fighting back hard. LA Knight, he's gonna have to keep trying. He stays alive. He's back to his feet quick. Gonna have to do more damage to Ilya. LA Knight almost kissed the world title goodbye. Ilya almost walked out with the world title right there. LA Knight grabbed the chair that he grabbed earlier, but misses Ilya. Ilya bouncing. LA Knight's head off the apron. Kick to the head. Stomp to the arm. What's he doing? He's flipping him over. H-bomb! Right to the head of LA Knight. Ilya Dragunov, not trying to throw him into the ambulance. Dragunov looking for another weapon. He grabs the sledgehammer. And he delivers it again to LA Knight. Continues the assault on LA Knight. Ilya smells blood. He knows that he's close. He almost shut the door on LA Knight earlier. LA Knight bounces, being bounced off of the ambulance, being thrown inside. Ilya knows that he's close. He's going to try again. He was so close the last time. Ilya shuts the door again. Getting the first door shut again. Tries for the second door one more time. He does it. No! LA Knight kicks the doors wide open. Delivers haymakers to Ilya, followed by a back suplex onto the floor. Ilya Dragunov smelling blood in the water. He was close. He was close twice. LA Knight now in the ring. He knows he's got to do more damage to Ilya. Torpedo Moscow! Ilya Dragunov grabs a sledgehammer and hammers right on LA Knight, delivers it to the head, and again, now to the back. LA Knight chopping and drops onto his arm, delivering haymakers. LA Knight doing his best to stay alive in this match. This is now a fight for survival for LA Knight. Delivers a sledgehammer shot to Ilya. Ilya climbing up in the corner. LA Knight sets him up on the top rope. Bounces his fist off the head. Throws his legs over. LA Knight has Ilya by the body and drops him back first under the top turnbuckle. Throws Ilya out of the ring. LA Knight stands over his opponent. He's setting up for another BFT. This will be the third one of the match. But Ilya catches the leg. Delivers an elbow to the head. Lifts up and slams LA Knight onto the floor. Ilya picking up LA Knight. Delivers a German suplex to LA Knight. Picks up the microphone. Stomp to the head and again. And another stomp to the head. Throws the microphone right at LA Knight. Bounces his head off the post. Goes underneath. A German suplex. Followed by another. And a third. Ilya Dragunov flipping over LA Knight, but LA Knight catches him with a left hook. Was going for a second H-bomb, but LA Knight stopped him in his tracks, lifts him up. LA Knight power bombs Ilya into the ambulance. Tries to shut the door. It could be Ilya's turn. LA Knight could win it here. He's done damage to Ilya, but Ilya's been fighting back every step of the way. Ilya keeps the door open. Ilya bounces LA Knight's head off the apron one more time. But LA Knight, gonna repay the favor, throws him into the ring. LA Knight going under the ring. Ilya stops him. Stomp onto the arm in the back, followed by a DDT to the floor. LA Knight, they lift it up, and Ilya delivers the chops, the elbow to the head, rolls him through, lifts him up, power bomb onto the floor. Ilya grabbing a shovel and slams it on LA Knight. LA Knight is in trouble, and he knows it. Got out of dodge, delivers a clothesline, followed by stiff right punches to the head of Ilya. Both men are bleeding in this match. Blood has been drawn. LA Knight walking over. Oh, thrown right into the steel steps. Being picked up by Ilya here. Chops. Combination. But LA Knight stops him. Drops Ilya right onto his head. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can see it, but right next to that shovel, there is a puddle of blood. Ilya bleeding all over the floor. LA Knight grabbing the sledgehammer. Drops it right onto Ilya. Again and again and again. LA Knight not stopping. LA Knight stomping with that sledgehammer onto Ilya. He's not stopping. Delivers an elbow drop to Ilya's chest. LA Knight setting up for a BFT. Delivers the BFT. Both men tired, both men down. But Ilya's down in a pool of his own blood, ladies and gentlemen. LA Knight back to his feet. Throws Ilya onto the floor in front of the ambulance. Picks up Ilya. Gonna carry him over to the ambulance. LA Knight has done some damage to Ilya here. Not stopping. He knows that there's only one way to win. He's got to shut the doors on Ilya before Ilya can get up and get a chance. That door's almost closed and he can feel it. He's done the damage. He's fought hard. He's battered Ilya, but it's not enough. Ilya with the clothesline, ricochet clothesline onto LA Knight. Ilya grabbing the sledgehammer again. LA Knight forces him to drop it, delivers a stiff combination. Gut wrench, power bomb onto Ilya. Picks up the sledgehammer. Ilya picking up LA Knight.